Hello, and I am Swappy, and today we are going to open up some vintage baseball cards from the early 80s to the early 90s, courtesy of RetroWaxBox.com. I purchased this box for $60 and it includes roughly around 25 packs. They do a different one every month with a variety of different companies and years. Super excited for this. I used to collect baseball cards back in the late 80s, early 90s, and I am very excited about this. Let's dig in. Starting right here, here's the Retro Wax box. This is the June 2022 edition, and it's V14 from RetroWaxBox.com. Let's go ahead and give this thing an open. Inside. All right, inside. We'll start off. We have a little note. And this is a note that tells you what is in each box. It tells you there's a pack of 89 Upper Deck, which is where the Griffies were, the Griffey rookie cards. There's also Randy Johnson, John Smoltz, Gary Sheffield. Also includes a pack of 1986 Topps, 87 Flair, 87 Donruss. And the nice thing about this is it tells you what are some of the key cards to look out for, which is really, really cool. Plus an additional 15 unopened packs from 82 to 94. So you're getting 25 total packs. There's nearly 300 chances to pull your next Gem Mint rookie card. So this is just super nostalgia. I am so excited for this. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to go move this over off to the side a little bit, and then we're going to grab a pack of cards. So first one is a 1990 Major League Score pack. Now, I don't even remember this. Now, I specifically collected cards back in about 88 to 92, roughly. It's been 30 plus years now, so I don't really remember. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we get. And I don't even remember how you open these up without ruining the cards. So like the newer cards now come in plastic. All right, here we go. Let's go through these kind of quickly and see if we can find anything good. We have Brian Downing, don't know him. Jim Presley, Mariner. I do remember him a little bit. Dave Madigan. Pat Tapler. Dave Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Jesse Barfield. Then we got one of these little the MVPs, 1978. Paul Coleman. Kurt Young, Gary Wayne, Rich Gedman, Mark Williamson, Ellis Burks, Bobby Thigpen, kind of remember him a little bit, Scott Cooper, Keith Miller, and Ryan Sandberg. Ryan Sandberg, that was a good one. Not a super good one, but you know what I mean. Not too bad. All right, that was the first pack. I'm gonna go put these right here. Stack them up. See what the next pack is going to be. Next pack is Donruss. Does it say the year? Donruss. '87. Looks like this is 87 Donruss. All right. Now I started collecting in '88, but I did get a lot of Donruss cards because I tried to buy some that were from the previous years. So I do have a good number of those. All right. A puzzle. So if you collected the full box, you can get a bunch of these, which is kind of cool. Chet Lemon, Jerry Willard, Gene Nelson, Ryan Sandberg again. He was pretty good if I remember right. Comment down below if you remember Ryan Sandberg. I'm amazed. I thought I would remember a lot more of these players. I used to remember every single player. But so far, they're not really drawing. They're not really coming back to me. Jim Dwyer, Kevin Bass, Wayne Hollison, Mike Lacoste, Wally Joyner. I remember Wally Joyner. This was a good card back in the day. Not a great card, but decent one. Mike Boddicker, Billy Joe, John Shelby, Bob Sebra, Tim Tebow. Wait, Tim Teufel. All right, nobody there I recognize. No one of the big names from the late 80s, early 90s, but still not too bad. Pretty fun. All right. Next pack is Fleer, 1987 Fleer. I like this. Let's see here. All right. These ones were the nice, easy ones to wrap. Am I going to get some bubble gum here too soon? Get some bubble gum. Oh, Mariners. Here we go. Mariners. Peel. I don't even remember. Is this a sticker? Yeah, it looks like a sticker. That's cool. Sticker. It's upside down. Oh, we got Bob Boone. I think that's the dad, right? Is it the dad of Brett Boone? Todd Worrell, Mike Diaz, Charles Hudson, Darnell Coles. Darnell Coles used to play for the Mariners. Is it on here? Yeah, Mariners in 83 and 84 and 86. That I remember him. I went to a game and he had an awesome game. One weekend I was there. Glenn Wilson, Charles Chambliss, A.L. Fireman. Interesting. Okay. Jeff Sellers, Corey Snyder, Jeff Garvey, Richard Dotson. Look, these pictures are awesome. These are so old. Thaddeus Bosley, Rick Dempsey, Joe Talley, Scott Geraltz, Keith Atherton. I don't know. None of these are really drawn a blank. None of these are coming back to me as actual good players. So that's kind of interesting. All right, let's just keep diving into them. Next one is 89 Upper Deck. We're going to wait on this one because this is the one that has really ultimately the best Griffey card that when I was collecting. I have 5 of the 1989 Upper Decks, but we are going to hold off on that one and do that one last. All right, next one. I feel a piece of gum. This is 87 Topps. Check it out. Gum stuck to it. Oh my God. Oh, it is stuck. What card is this? This is Wade Boggs too. Wade Boggs, All-Star. And the gum stuck to it. I'm sure this is, if we get this rated, is not very high, is it? Yeah, we're not getting this piece of gum off. Ooh. Oh, look at that. You see that? Look at that. Way to damage the card. I mean, it is only 30 some years, but still. Yeah. Well, we'll just leave that. I was going to chew it. It's probably not a good idea. Probably get sick. Wade Boggs. He was a stud back in the day. Ooh. Barry Bonds. Now that's a good one. Is that on the list? Where's that list at? This was 87. Barry Bonds. Yeah, Barry Bonds. This is a good one right here. This is like, look at him. He's not jacked yet. This is pre-roids. You don't see anything. Okay, we're going to put this one off side. That's a nice card. That's the first good card. Wade Boggs is probably pretty good too, but I don't know if he's on the list. Is he on the list? Yeah, Wade Boggs wasn't on the list. So we got an 87 Barry Bonds. I don't think it's his rookie, but I can't remember what year he started. 86, 87, somewhere around there. Giant leaders, nothing there. Why are these all backwards? Darnell Coles again. Here we go. Darnell Coles. I'm annoyed by this. So Tony Armas, Storm Davis. Brian Dayette. Scott Bradley. I remember Scott Bradley. You know, I think I'm going to keep a pile of Mariners. Maybe even ex-Mariners. Randy Bush. Bob Welch. Thad. Thad is in here. Bo. Wrong Bo, though. Wrong Bo. All right. Chris Spear. Dave Anderson. Franklin Stubbs. Now, that's a great name. That's a great name. I like that name. Chuck Carey. Interesting. And Joel Davis. Joel Davis. All right. At least I knew a few of them this time. That's not bad. And we pulled a Barry Bonds. Maybe we'll look afterwards and see how much that thing's worth. All right. Next up. $1986 Topps. So what we're looking for, 86 Topps. 86 Topps. Second year Roger Clemens. Second year Kirby Puckett. Nolan Ryan. Don Mattingly. All right. This one has gum on it too. So, but, oh yeah, look at that. The gum definitely left a mark. I mean, I was always really interested to see what's going to happen with this gum after like 30 years. Amazingly, I still have 2 Ken Griffey Jr. candy bars. So that is an interesting spot or interesting thing that I wouldn't want to try the chocolate anymore, but you know. All right, we got Donnie Scott. Don't remember him from 86. I don't think I really watched baseball too much then in 86. I started back in like 89, 88. Frank Tanana. This guy was pretty good, wasn't he? Let's see here. Career ERA, 3.34. Now that would be like pretty dang good nowadays. Dodger leaders. We got Greg Gagne. Ron Kittle. Mariners leader. Is this Dave Henderson? Yeah, Dave Henderson's on the front. Funny thing, Dave Henderson's on the front, but he's not listed as a leader on any of the categories. But he was one of their best players then. Dave Henderson, man, that guy was cracked me up. I love that guy. Frank Williams. Nice little flyer. Tom Herr. Why can they not just keep these on the same order? Ted Simmons, DH/catcher. Sid Fernandez. This is probably not too bad of a card. I mean, he's a journeyman. Played a bunch of places, but Onyx Concepcion. I don't remember that guy. Dane Iorg. Wow, these names. Dave Anderson. Ricky Adams. George Bamberger. That's a cool name. Cool name. All right, we are what, like 4 packs in? 4 packs in. We've pulled 1 good card. All right. We got like 2 more left in this stack. Almost a third of the way through. Oh yeah, this one is a Donruss. 89 Donruss. 89 Donruss. Now I'm kind of liking it when they don't put the gum in there. All right, another piece of the puzzle. Or another puzzle. All right. We got Wally Joyner. There you go. MVP. Wally Joyner. Bob Brower. Juan Agosto. Bo Diaz. Pascal Perez. Sean Dunston. Tim Laudner. Ken Oberkfell. Walt Weiss. Or Weiss. I can't remember if it's Walt Weiss or Weiss. This guy was pretty good. I remember him. Like, he helped them a lot in the playoffs. He only hit 250 in a full season, but maybe as the next few years, I think he probably became a little bit better. Wasn't a superstar by no means, but he was pretty good. I remember him. Rick Rachel, Rolando Rumes or Rumies, Ron Gant. I remember Ron Gant. Ron Gant was kind of a stud for a little while, or really hyped up. One of the two. He hit 19 home runs, 259 and 88. It's not bad. Mark Clear, Mike McFarlane, and Ozzie Smith, baby, Ozzie Smith. The guy that would do cartwheels going out to the field. And that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, last pack and then we are a third of the way through. All right, this one is in 1990 Bowman. Now Bowman, I think they were like a really old card, and then they came back like in 89 or 90. Because I don't remember if they were around. And I can be completely wrong. Again, this is like 30 years ago, but ooh. We got it off, and yeah. You know, we're gonna get. I would be so just sickened if we got one of these awesome cards and it was the one that was stuck to the gum. That would be awful. Now, my favorite Bowman card that I've ever owned, and I still own it, I think it's an 89 or 90. I think it's a 90, maybe 91, 90, 91. King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Sr. Bowman card with them both on it. And it was, went to a card show and had them both sign it. So I was pretty thrilled with that. Ooh, is that Will Clark? Sweepstakes cards, not really a real card, but it's Will Clark. Get jiggy with it. Wow, I got like stuff all over now with these cards. Wally Joyner again. Here we go, another Wally Joyner. Tom Browning. It's hard to see the names; they're really small. Tom Browning, Kevin Brown, Carney Lansford. Kind of remember him. I think the A's, I remember them just because they were so good back then with like Dennis Eckersley and stuff like that. And the Bash Brothers. Kent Herbeck, maybe? I think I remember that name. Mike Schooler, I remember him. Mariner, nice. Paul O'Neill. Yeah, this guy was kind of good for a little while. Mark Lemke. Dave Stiles. Chris Sabo. I remember him. He had the weird goggles and glasses. Check that guy out. Jose Lynn. Junior Felix. Brent Maine. Corey Snyder with the gum on the back. Nice. All right. That is a third of the way done. We're a third of the way done. We pulled one decent card. Barry Bonds. All right, next one. 1989 Bowman. Comeback edition. So maybe 89 was when they came back. And they have gum, but their gum doesn't stick, which I really appreciate. And they kept it kind of old style. Like even just the photography on it looked a little bit more old style. Jose Meyer or Joey Meyer. Oh yeah, these are the things that we had. I remember these ones. A little funky. Mel Stottlemyre. Is this when he was a player? No, he played 64 to 74. Okay. I remember him as a coach. Alex Trevino. These names are hard because it doesn't really say the names. Juan Manuel. Samuel. See if I remember these. Kevin Costner. Really baseball card, no. Kevin Elster. Gary Gaetti. Ed Whitey Ford. This is like an old style card or something like that. Like this is not a real card, like a sweepstakes type thing. Jim Sundberg. Apologize if the camera's not in there. First time doing this thing. Mike Andretti. I think that's how you say his name. Maybe find out. Ooh, Just is this the old Harold Reynolds? Harold Reynolds. He was, he was good. I remember him a lot as a kid. Trying to think if I don't have any good stories, but I mean, now you see him on MLB TV or ESPN. I can't remember where he's at now, but he's all over the place. Did the Little League World Series a lot. Mark Kubieska? Kubeksa? I don't know how to say that. Kevin McReynolds. And last but not least, Glenn Davis, not the actor. I don't even know if there's an actor named Glenn Davis. Just sounds familiar for some reason. All right. I have to say this has been a great time so far. This is I do wish I remember these players a little bit better, but I haven't done this for 30 years. This is simply amazing. This is Donruss. Again, they don't really tell you in the front what year this is. This is 1988. Donruss 88. Donruss with the good old puzzle. Who we got? Going on here? Dan Mugio. Nice. All right. We got Gino Petriali, maybe. Mark Clear. Look at that stash. That is a stash. I like it. Sid Fernandez. That just looks like a weird position. Really weird position. Ernest Riles. Bob Brower. Dale Murphy. I remember him. This was, the Braves. I was talking about the Athletics because they were good back then, but the Braves were also won because of TNT or TBS. They were on TBS, and you can watch that. Like, there was a time when I can watch more Braves games than Mariners games when I was a kid. It wasn't until really Root Sports came along and all the games were aired. Keith Miller, Ray Searage, Jeff Robinson, Juan Samuel, Julio Franco. Yeah, this guy was good. Julio Franco. He hit 293 career average in the 5 seasons that he was there since then. But yeah, this guy was a pretty solid player. Dave Hingle. Yeah, this guy, outfielder. I don't remember him one bit as a Mariner. Bob James, Dave Bergman, kind of remember that name. And then Jody Davis. All right. More Mariners. All right. See, we got next up. This is kind of a nice pack. 1992 score. Is there anything in the 1992 score? No, nothing special. All right, let's open this guy up. So this is when they makes basically child-proof the cards. Even though these are pretty easy to open, they're just noisy. Now you get super fancy cards now. Look at these. All right. In order, they're friggin' glossy as heck. Andy Benez. I should remember. I remember that name. I just don't remember how to pronounce it. David Howard. Dave Smith. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I did not collect cards in 92. I think I stopped in 91. This doesn't look familiar. Scott Erickson. Carlos Baerga. I remember him. He was trouble on the field. Devin White. Lance Dixon. And then we got a motorcycle rider, for Christ's sake. What is this for? Robin Yount. Wow. Robin is a man of motion on and off the field. During the offseason, the Brewers superstar center fielder turns his attention to motorsports of all kinds, race cars, go-karts, motorcycles, and motocross racing. It's fast, competitive, and challenging. And like baseball, to be successful, one needs great reflexes, superior coordination, and a certain amount of daring. Wow, I did not know they did this. I did not collect cards then. I'm glad I got out when I got out. All right, Benji Gill, Jim Gott, Tony Phillips, kind of remember him a little bit. Chris Sable, there he is again with the glasses. Julio Franco. Tommy Green. Deion Sanders and Wade Boggs. I think these ones. Deion Sanders. I don't know if this probably wasn't his rookie. They only show one season on here. Yeah, look at this. I mean, this guy was a stud. He wasn't as great at baseball as he was football as a cornerback. But 191 or 191 batting average, 110 at bats, 11 stolen bases. It's not great, but I don't know what year this was. But super fast, man. The guy was fast. We're gonna keep. I don't think his baseball cards are worth much, but then we got good old Wade Boggs. $1992 Studio Edition, 12 premium quality baseball cards. This I must have stopped collecting by then. I don't know. Leaf? That's Leaf. Ooh, they just open up like butter. Like that. Ooh, Jay Buhner, one of my all-time favorite Mariners. Eddie Murray, too. Wow, this is gonna be a good thing here. All right, Eddie Murray. Kind of sticky though. So sticky. Billy Williams. Oh, what is this? This is just a checklist card. Okay. We got Pat Mahomes. Now somebody let me. Is this Mahomes' dad? QB of Kansas City? I don't know. I should know this. I mean, he's such a good athlete. He could be a generational one. Mark Whitten. Eddie Tabenense? I'm going to butcher that. I apologize, sir. Lou Whitaker. Okay, these cards are hard quality, but they are sticky. Darryl Strawberry, that guy is a stud for a while. And he had I think he had drug issues. There's a little nice, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little, it says, what does it say? Studio. Kind of right here. Can I see it? Jay Bell. Oh, look at that. Bam, they gave me some real random cards here. 2 Jay Bells. Harold Baines, that was another solid player. And Ibanez. Comment down below every single time I mispronounce someone's name. And then we got good old Jay Buhner. One of my all-time favorites. All-time favorites. Originally drafted by the Pirates, he played in the majors of the Yankees and the Mariners. The Yankees traded him to the Mariners in 1988. This is 92, so this is not even close to his rookie card. He doesn't even have the goatee right here, really, but he looks pretty young. I mean, this is 92. I don't remember how far he played, but I'm going to keep this one. This was one of my favorites. One of my favorite players. Now, if I can get Edgar Martinez, I'd be pretty happy with that too. All right, next one. Put these away. We got Don Russ yet again. This is 1992. Don Russ. Brett Nackert is the first one up. Jim Gott. Kirk Dressendorfer. That's a baseball name if I've ever seen one. Jeff Innes. Mike Stanley. Rick Sutcliffe. Gerald Perry. Jeff Wetland. John Wetland. I remember him. He pitched for the Yankees. He was a jerk. David Wills. This guy is a stud. I remember when he was on the Yankees, he was hungover, pitched a perfect game, I think. I think it was a perfect game. No hitter, a perfect game, one of the two. The guy's a stud, though. Denny Cox. Sam Militello. Another name I'm butchering. Carlos Quintana. Stan Royer. Jeff Shaw. Bob McDonald. All right. All right, next one is Leaf set. 1982. Series 1. Right off the bat, we got some upside down cards. Jeez. Why? Okay. Jeff Reardon. And then we got a backwards card. Scott Service. Oh, wow. Is this really Scott Service? Scott Service. Mariner manager. I'm going to put him in the Mariners pile. Bill Doran. Juan Guzman. Nolan Ryan. Through 7 no-hitters. Like the leader in strikeouts, no-hitters, 1-hitters, 2-hitters, 3-hitters. I just saw the stat somewhere. Look at all those. Even then, this is in 92. Played so many seasons. I know that card's not worth anything, but he was just a stud. We got Willie Willie McGee. Pedro Munoz. Steve Farr. Mark Grace. He was solid. Steve Chetrin. Harold Reynolds again. We got the good old Harold Reynolds. Look at that. Nobody does this anymore. Wears his hat underneath his helmet. You just don't see that anymore. Al Osuna. Mark Morgan. Rob Deere. Rob Deere was a good player too. He was solid. Corey Snyder. There you go. This was 92. Yeah, there's nothing in the 90s that they called out, so. All right, 1989 Major League score. 89 score. Let's see. I think 89 score. 89 score ones to look at are Bo Jackson, Frank Thomas, Larry Walker, Sammy Sosa. Pre-Royd era. And of course, I can't really open it. My goodness. There you go. Hubie Brooks. I'm gonna say Herbie. Candy Maldonado. Okay, I'm getting tired here. Mike Lavalier. Mike Heath. Doyle Alexander. Ozzie Virgil. And we got the All-Star A Year to Remember, 1944. Todd Worrell. Steve Bodrazian. Dave Smith. George Bell. Joe Hesketh. Mark Portugal. Dave Anderson. That guy's coming up. Moving over. Another Wade Boggs. Doug Jones. Tom Browning. I remember him a little bit too. All right. Okay. All right. We are down to the last pack of the second stack. We are 2/3 of the way there. 89 tops. 89 tops. Let's see here. 89 tops. So nothing too special. in this pack. I do have to say it is nice that they do let you know kind of what cards to look out for, especially for me being a while. All right, let's see. Oh, the gum came off nicely, but it is stuck on there. So glad they don't put gum in the later years. I think they learned their lesson from a value perspective. All right. There we go. I think we got him in good order. You know, I use this pad because it's supposed to be nice and clean, and it's not getting clean anymore. All right, Johnny Ray. Dwayne Ward. Bruce Sutter. Alex Trammell, he was a solid player. Andres Galarraga. Yeah, he was solid. I remember him. Played for the Expos. Wow, before the Nationals. Gary Ward. Brett Saberhagen. I remember him. He was a good pitcher. Mike Belecki. Tony Olivia. This is like turn back the clock once. It's not the real card. Like if you got that card, that's probably worth a lot more. German Gonzalez. Luis Riviera. So weird. That's another thing. You don't see very many players wear glasses playing baseball anymore. It's just not. Everybody gets LASIK or they're wearing contacts. Expo leaders, checklists. Dale Mohorsic. Greg Harris. All right. All right, we are down to our last stack of cards, gentlemen and ladies. Plus, we have the 189 upper deck. All right, we got Leaf 93. So nothing, they didn't call anything out in the 90s, so nothing super important. Wow, this just falls off. I can feel they're already sticky though. All right. Yeah, they're stuck. You hear that? Oh, you probably can't hear this. All right. Greg Harris. Like no border or nothing. These are like just legit, like well-designed cards. I like this. Now, comment down below if you want me to buy a current set of cards and open them on stream or on make a video of it. We can compare and contrast. Or if you want to see some of my old cards, comment down below and let me know. All right, we got Chris Nabholz, Frank Seminara, Greg Colbun, Chico Walker, Bobby Thigpen, remember him? Ron Darling, don't remember him. Mike Munoz, Darryl Strawberry. Here's a nice Darryl Strawberry. Kirk Stillwell. Royce Clayton. Oh, Royce Clayton was a baller. Jeff Kent. Jeff Kent was pretty good too. I remember wasn't he second baseman? Yeah, second baseman. Even the back of the cards are really nice on these ones. Bill Swift. He played for the Mariners for a while. You just call him Billy Swift. And then Dwight Gooden. Now this was a baller. I remember him. He was a really solid, good pitcher. Dwight Gooden had a nasty curveball. Nasty curve. 12-6 curve. You remember that. All right. Here we go. We got 88 Fleer. 88 Fleer. Not on the list. All right. Never mind. Baseball stickers. Nice little stickers for the kids. Harold Baines. He was a player. Oral Hershiser. That guy was a stud too. Jay Aldrich. Jeff Blauser. Eric Bell. Kevin Bass. Edwin Nunez. Mariner. Don't remember. Steve Lake. Look at that catcher. Look at that mustache. Jeez. Mark Thurman. Kirk McCaskill. Dale Mohoric. Mike Aldretti. Gene Nelson. Chris Brown, not to be confused with the rapper. This guy played for the Padres. I wonder if he was any good. I do not remember him. Career 80, 280. That's, 280 now would be just legendary with how powerful the pitchers are nowadays. Ed Romero. All right. All right, we haven't seen a great card yet, but that's, if you get 1 or 2 cards out of a deck, you're pretty happy. We got 88 tops. 88 tops. No 88 tops either on the list. Okay. All right, fine. Be that way. I was hoping for I want to get a couple more bigger names. I haven't seen really any big names. All right, 15 years ago. Yeah, this is not. All right, we're not even going to try. What is this? Turn back the clock. At least it's a turn back the clock card. For the love of the game. Come on, guys. All right. Record breaker. Here's McGuire. 87 record breaker. Was 87 his rookie year? 86 was. McGuire shatters rookie record for Circuit Blast. Yeah, so rookie 87 was his rookie year. Okay. Ted Powers. Randy Bush. Pedro Guerrero. Steve Henderson. Cecil Fielder. Oh, Cecil Fielder. Wow, he's actually... Or Cecil. He's pretty thin here. He got big as he got later in his career. Greg Brock. Steve Bichelli. Matt Williams. Matt Williams, third baseman, right? Third baseman. He was good. Is it not? Oh, yeah. Shortstop, third base. Yeah. I remember him. He was solid. I think he was on the team when they won the World Series or played in the World Series. I can't remember. Right-hand pitcher Roger Clemens. I saw him pitch a one-hitter against the Mariners in the ALCS. It was painful to watch, but awesome at the same time. Fred McGriff, the crime dog. Ray Knight. Dennis Powell. And Stan Clark. Neither one of these guys I remember. All right, we're getting down. Where are we at here? We are at... Look at this. Yeah. 7 more decks, including the upper deck one. 7 more decks. All right. Decks. I don't know why I keep calling them decks, like a deck of cards. Packs of cards. This is how out of loop. I literally have not opened up cards in 30 plus years. 30 years at least. Upper deck 1990. Not on the list. All right. Felix Jose. Don't remember him. Rob Ritchie. Jeez. Blaine Beatty. Beatty, probably. Beatty? Yeah. Ernie Witt. Nelson Liriano. Jamie Moyer. What year was this for him? So he started in 86. Jamie Moyer, one of the best Mariner pitchers. I mean, that guy was crafty. He was kind of like the Greg Maddux, the lefty Greg Maddux. Peaked out at like 80 miles an hour and still was as dominant. Ted Higuera. What we got here? Sticker? Ooh, a little like 3D sticker. Hologram sticker. That's pretty cool. Mets. Andy McGaffin. Pronounce all the syllables there, Swap. All right. Ricky Jordan. Don't be confused with Ricky Bobby. Ozzie Guillen. I remember him. He was good. Bill Spears. Roger McDowell. Kind of remember that name a little bit. Why are you backwards? All right. Jeff Robinson. Bip Roberts. Bip, great name. German Gonzalez. I don't know, like, do you pronounce the S as a Z or the Z as an S? Or Gonzalez, I think it's called Gonzalez. I don't remember him either. All right. We got a 92 upper deck. 92 upper deck. All right. Pete Shirokik? Don't know that name. Dave Parker. I kind of remember Dave Parker. Oh, yeah. Tino Martinez. He was a stud first baseman. Not like all-star stud, but just like he was like beloved as a Mariner. One of those guys that just, he could hit, and he hit lots of doubles. He's kind of like Edgar Martinez. He's like the cheaper version of Edgar Martinez. And I hate saying that because he was awesome to watch. He had a couple different stints with the Mariners. One of my favorites, though. Steve Bedrosian. Mike McFarland. Don't be confused with Seth MacFarlane. No relation, probably. Pat Combs. Bruce Ruffin. Bobby Bonilla. I remember when Barry Bonds and Bobby Bonilla were on the same team. They're like almost mini Bash Brothers. Luis Rivera. Alvaro Espinoza. I apologize butchering these names. I haven't said them in a long time. Ryan Sandberg. Now Ryan, like look how he spells his name. I think the only person I've ever seen spell his name like that. Spell Ryan that way. Kenny Lofton. I remember him. He was fast. I think he was did he do a lot of stolen bases? Yeah. This was in minor leagues in 91. He had 40 stolen bases. That's pretty good. I remember he was pretty. And then did he play for the Braves maybe? I don't remember where he played, where he had a lot of success. Cal Jr. and Billy Ripken. Bloodlines. Funny thing, if I have it here. Funny thing, my mom had this for a long time. Here is we'll finish this real quick. Luis Aquino and Rob Robertson. Now here's a blast from the past. Here is one of my two Bill Ripken Fleer cards that had a joke written on the end of the bat. We'll see if we can zoom in and see that. But it says a nice word on that. Originally, when this card came out, this is an 89 Fleer. When this card came out, This is the only card I don't have in a safe or in storage. I just got this from my mom recently, but it brings back so many memories because when this first came out, the Fleer wanted it back and they're offering $50. They were offering $50 to buy it back. And but then they started coming out with different versions, and it ended up being some of the other versions were worth more because there were lower volume of them than other ones. Like there's a white box, there's a black box covering it, there's a scribble covering it. There's all these different ones that came out. Look it up. It's a really kind of cool trivia thing to know about. All right. We got 5 more packs left. All right, here we go. We have Donruss, 1990. Almost looks like Nolan Ryan or somebody from the Rangers. Now these cards look super familiar. I don't know how many bazillion of these ones. Tim Jones, Tim Wallach, Brian Smith, Devon White, Gino Petrelli, Francisco Cabrera. That guy was good. Do we have anything for 90? No, 90. Nothing 90 Darnus. All right. Bob Tewksbury. Yeah. Willie Randolph. I remember him a little bit. I don't remember why I remember him, but Mitch Webster. Rick Leach. These names are a little bit harder to read. They're in cursive. Harry Brose. Keith Hernandez. Yeah. And another Ryan Sandberg. All-star. Rafael Palmeiro. That guy was good. He hit a lot of home runs. And then we got a Mark Guire, 1990 Mark Guire. And then a Will Clark. Look at these guys. We'll keep these over here. We'll just keep all of them over here and see if any things are decent. All right. We got the next two are 92's top stadium clubs. Series 1 and Series 3. They have multiple series now. Okay. I definitely did not collect cards, and I think they got too complicated back then. All right, Troy Hafner. Jim Lindemann. Derek Lindquist. Yeah, I can't even really see it. Kirk Dressendorfer. Gotta love that name. Arthur Rhodes. He pitched for the Mariners. He was a good lefty. He was there when they were. I think he might have played when they won 116 games. He was a stud, and then we kind of lost it in the playoffs to the Yankees. Kevin Ward. Darrell Reed. Kyle Abbott. Chris Jones. Ooh, a little Sammy Sosa. A little Sosa action. One of the nicest guys on the field that I can remember watching. Danny Tartabull. Dion James. Pete Cavaliga. I don't know. Cavaliga. Wilson Alvarez. That name sounds familiar. Paul Ossenbacher. All right, we're getting very near the end. We got 3 more packs left. All right, let's get through this. Same year, different set. Just trying to manhandle these ones now. We got this club membership. Want a club membership? Please join. All right. Tim Spur. Luis Rivera. Brian McGray. I kind of remember him a little bit. Name's familiar. Mike Lavalier. Catcher. I don't remember him though. Mike Sharperson, Devon White, Jeff Russell, Dante Bichette. Yeah, he was good. Mark Wohlers, can I remember him a little bit? Doug DeCenzo, Dave Bergman, Dave Hollins, Gary Thurman, Anthony Young, and Roberto Alomar. Woo! He was good. This is late in his career, though. All right. We got 2 packs left. 2 packs. Are we going to pull anything else? We got 88 score. It's 88 score on here. It is not. So nothing big in 88 score. Just teasing me with the early years. All right. All right, here we go. Joe Carter, geez. Joe Carter, those guys good. Vance Law, Jack Clark, Dan Pascua, Joaquin Angelar. Oh, I think Joaquin Angelar. That name kind of sounds familiar. I know I'm butchering it. Mark Acorn. Jeez, I remember some of these now, but like they're just not coming back to me. Then how to pronounce them? Alan Wiggins, Joe Moses, Bill Schroeder, Dale Leaper, Jerry Don Gleaton, Paul Kilgus, Bill Long, Sean Dunstan, can remember him a little bit. Jose Lynn, remember him a little bit. Ozzie Guillen, of course. Dave Engel. All right. No big names. Okay, all right. Here we go. This is the one. The 1989 Upper Deck. This is the one we want a Griffey rookie. We got a Griffey rookie. This makes this deck. Outside of the Barry Bonds. I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's see what we got here. All right. Jeff Blauser. Joe Skinner. I remember this card design like crazy. Pascal Perez. Daryl Evans. Brian Downing. Dave Winfield. That was a good player. Pascal again. Again, cheap me out here with the last deck of cards. Again, calling it deck of cards. We got Boston, and the Yankees. Go figure. All right, Jeff Reardon, Don August, Jeff Fisher, Dave Parker. It's not looking good, folks. Joel Youngblood. Rick Briscoe. You got like 3 cards left. Nope. Walt Terrell. And I know this is not Griffey. Kevin Bass. Well, that is it. That is the end of the box. Before we go, let's quickly go ahead and look at that Barry Bonds card on psacard.com and see what the value is. We're going to switch over here to browser, and we can see the Barry Bonds card. The Gem Mint 10, the PSA price is $250. Average price sold $240. Most recent price $180. So it's going down in value, at least currently. Mint 9 is averaging around 20, $19.50, and Mint 10 or Mint 8 is $8.45. So anywhere between, we'll say $6-7 all the way up to $240. Now I'm going to say that is a pretty good haul from a variety pack of multiple years, getting one potential good card. I have no idea if it's a Mint 10. If you want me to find out and you want me to get it officially graded, comment down below. If I get enough comments, then I'll go do it. I've never done it before. It'd be kind of good. I have a bunch of cards I would love to get rated, but I need to see how the experience is. But if you want me to do it, put the comments down below. I'll do that. But overall, retrowaxbox.com, their variety packs brings back so much nostalgia. I had a great time opening these cards. I didn't get as many cards that I recognize. This has been 30 years, folks. 30 years. I cannot believe how long it's been. But it did bring back a lot of really good memories. And some of those names were starting to come back as we're going through the cards. But it was awesome. And as always, thanks for sticking on. I know this was a long one. Thanks for sticking with me. And as always, if you like this content, don't forget to like it and subscribe if you want to see more. And let me know in the comments below if you want to see more of these type of videos. I would love to maybe get another box, get a new box from 2020, and or even look at some of my old cards. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see some of that stuff. And until next time, as always, take care.